Viewers are wondering whether there's a The Curse of Oak Island Season 12 Episode 26 release date and time. Fans love the reality docu-series for its exploration of the history and geography of a rich island, insights into legendary histories, and its intriguing process of treasure hunt. Accordingly, many are eager to know if an additional episode or another outing is in store for them. The Curse of Oak Island is a reality series featuring Rick and Marty Lagina. They are determined to unearth the history surrounding Oak Island. With the help of the locals, they try to understand the island better, which eventually helps them in research, digging, and treasure hunting. The finale focused on the Fellowship, who are desperate to discover a startling thing. Time is running out for them as winter approaches. The History Channel is a pay television network that broadcasts a wide range of programs, including Swamp People, Forged People, American Pickers, and many others. It's owned by A&E Networks. Season 12 of The Curse of Oak Island has delivered another year of layered mysteries, buried legends, scientific breakthroughs, and that ever-present sense that something ancient is waiting beneath the soil of Nova Scotia's most infamous island. As the season unfolded, viewers were pulled into a web of excavation updates, strange anomalies, unexpected finds, and eerie coincidences that echoed more than a decade of efforts by the Lagina brothers and their expanding team of experts. Now, as the season edges toward its final arc, curiosity intensifies. Fans everywhere want to know whether a Season 12 Episode 26 exists, and if so, when it is scheduled to arrive. The question hangs in the air like the mist that perpetually clings to the island's swamp. Is there another chapter coming this season? And what does it mean for the overarching hunt? Below is a uniquely imagined, richly atmospheric exploration of the situation, crafted creatively, with no direct speech, and presented as an immersive deep analysis rather than a dry schedule update. A season built on layers of expectation. Season 12 has been structured differently from some earlier years, carrying a heavier emphasis on evidence-based conclusions, cross-disciplinary collaboration, and a stronger tie between current discoveries and historical patterns. The pacing has felt both urgent and contemplative, a dual rhythm that reflects the team's evolution after more than a decade on the island. Each episode has turned viewers' attention toward a new possibility: a reinterpreted map from the 1700s, a surprising scientific anomaly beneath the marshy edges of the swamp, a series of metallic readings clustered near the garden shaft, or the ever-present suspicion that a significant deposit of treasure, or something of deeper historical value, lies mere inches beyond the team's reach. This structural evolution makes the possibility of an Episode 26 extremely compelling. It suggests that if such an episode appears, it may serve as a climactic extension or a supplemental installment designed to piece together the season's many clues. But the real question remains: does Season 12 actually have a 26th episode scheduled? The history of episode counts on Oak Island to understand the likelihood. It helps to examine the show's historical trends. Over the years, The Curse of Oak Island has displayed a flexible structure, often opting for longer seasons when the discoveries lend themselves to an extended run. Some seasons pushed past 20 episodes, others hovered at around 25 to 26, and a few were condensed into tighter arcs due to weather constraints or production pacing. Season 12 has so far mirrored some of the lengthier seasons. The excavation work has been intense, and the narrative threads have woven into one another with unusual complexity. New tunnels have been probed, new data layers analyzed, and new theories have emerged with almost every episode. When a season presents such density, the production team often chooses to stretch the arc to fully resolve or tease out major discoveries. This historical context is one of the strongest indicators that the possibility of episode 26 is very much alive, especially in a season where major revelations have been implied but not fully clarified. Why episode 26 matters more than ever if season 12 were to include a 26th episode, the placement would be significant. Episode 26 often lands near the threshold between the season finale and the extended wrap-up episodes that traditionally blend factual updates, post-season analysis, or unseen cuts from the excavation season. For a show like The Curse of Oak Island, an episode positioned near the end of the season often serves one of several purposes. 1. A discovery consolidation episode. This would be an installment focused on tying together findings from multiple dig sites. The Garden Shaft, the Swamp, Lot 5, and the Money Pit area have all produced insights that feel connected. But Season 12 has not yet fully united these discoveries too. A cliff edge episode, leading into the final episode 26, could serve as a tension keeper. A slow burn build-up to a high-stakes finale. It may showcase new scans, deeper drilling results, or evidence that contradicts long-held assumptions. 3. A turning point episode. Some seasons include a late-season episode where the team realizes they must abandon or adjust a major theory. Episode 26 could carry that weight this year, especially with the re-examination of the ancient tunnels beneath the Money Pit Area 4. A surprise reveal episode. Occasionally, a season saves its biggest twist for late in the run. A rare artifact, a structural discovery, or a groundbreaking scientific reading. Episode 26 may serve as the platform for such a reveal. In any case, the anticipation for this episode stems from patterns established over 11 prior seasons. Season 12's current trajectory, with the recent episodes dropping details about subterranean cavities, relic fragments, geophysical anomalies, and unusual metallic signatures, the show has been steering toward a thematic crescendo. This season feels less like a hunt for treasure and more like a slow uncovering of a buried history, one that might have been deliberately obscured centuries ago. This layered narrative design increases the likelihood that additional episodes, including a potential episode 26, may be scheduled to keep the storyline cohesive. Production also tends to expand seasons when weather permits extended filming on Oak Island, and Season 12 appears to have had a favorable excavation window. So, while the official networks haven't yet provided the exact schedule for episode 26, the creative narrative arc strongly suggests that the season may indeed continue beyond episode 25. Expected release window for a potential episode 26, even without direct confirmation. The expected release timeline can be inferred from historical scheduling patterns. Typical airing pattern: episodes generally premiere weekly. Seasons tend to stretch from early winter through spring. The network often holds the final episodes for late season sweeps. If Season 12 episode 26 exists, it would most likely premiere within 1 to 2 weeks following episode 25. Past years have placed late season episodes around mid to late spring, sometimes edging into June. That means episode 26 could reasonably be expected within the same weekly cycle, maintaining the season's rhythm and continuity for viewers. The time slot, traditionally held by the show for years, remains consistent as well, meaning the expected airing time would follow the standard primetime placement. The creative significance of an episode 26 from a narrative perspective. A 26th episode offers a unique benefit. It provides space for the season to breathe before the conclusion. The Oak Island mystery works best when revelations arrive slowly, steadily, layered among scientific data, historical interpretations, and careful excavation work. 26th episode gives the production team a chance to refine the storyline, present evidence with clarity, and build tension that carries emotional and historical weight. given how Season 12 has reintroduced ancient maps, European connections, maritime symbols, and new geological findings. Additional room to expand the story could be crucial. Will Episode 26 address the garden shaft's deeper secrets? One of the season's most intriguing threads is the exploration of the garden shaft. The structure has repeatedly yielded measurements and materials that hint at deliberate engineering from a period that predates most known colonization efforts. If the garden shaft is leading towards something larger, a vault, a tunnel intersection, or a hidden chamber, Episode 26 could be the turning point that reveals how close the team truly is. The episode may also serve as the bridge between what the team has confirmed and what they still theorize. This is often the moment when the scientific team's charts and readings merge with the dig crew's physical efforts, painting a fuller picture of the underground network. The broader excitement around late-season episodes. Oak Island fans understand that late-season episodes frequently hold the season's emotional and intellectual payoffs. They are where researchers revisit months' worth of data under a new interpretation, and where long formation theories begin aligning into a coherent trajectory.